Welcome everyone, back with the latest time trial video, where I go through my best lap, and show you if I'm able to get gold, driving in automatic. And hopefully show other drivers who attempt this in automatic, that if I was able to be fast enough, then it can be done. Sometimes, I'm not fast enough, or the elite drivers make the gold target out of reach, and I'll have to switch to manual. I'll showcase those laps in these videos as well. I do all my driving on controller, and in time trials, I drive with assists on, which are countersteering, ASM, ABS, and traction if needed. I'm also using the braking area, apex markers, and chasing one of the leader's ghost. The second part of this video will be the chase cam view, so you can see the full position of the car through turns as I'm driving. With all that being said, let's jump right into the lap and show you how I did. This time trial is at Sardegna Road Track A, in the 2016 Renault Sport Clio R.S. For the Clio, I didn't need any assists other than having my ABS set to weak. Turn 1. I used this red paint on the barrier that you can see through the ghost car. I let off just a bit after the last red bar, coast to the apex, and that's where I get back on the throttle going full out through the exit. Cruise through this section quite easy since the Clio isn't a super fast car, no need to lift to avoid going wide. For this left, I'm braking pretty much right at the 50 board at this point. I let off after the last bar. I did have to give the brake another quick tap, then coast over the curb. Then a quick brake here. I used the halfway point of this fence as my marker. I didn't take the turn as tight as you should, but I managed to keep a decent speed and kept my exit away from the grass. If you hit the angle of the turns right, you can get on the gas very early. Here, I brake just after the 50 board and just before the red bar I'm showing, which is the 5th bar of the area, let off as I pass over the second last bar. I did have to tap the brakes again to avoid going wide on the exit and hitting the wall. We'll speed through this section. Here, I used the 100 board, but I'm braking a bit before it around this point. I let off after the end of the area while trail braking into the turn, then go full throttle at the apex. We'll speed through here as well. For this turn, I'm using the end of the curb here, which is kinda hidden behind the ghost car. I had to tap the brake a couple times hitting into the turn, narrowly missing the barrier on the exit, but somehow keeping my speed. Final major corner, I used the 100 board and brake around here just before it, let off at the last red bar, coast to the apex, and there, hit the throttle going full out on the exit. Now it's clear sailing to the line. The final bend is easy to take at full throttle as long as you turn early enough to avoid going too wide on the exit. This time trial was quite easy compared to the Corvette VGT time trial. The car is obviously a lot slower, but you could really feel the drastic difference between the two. The Clio felt as if it was walking at times. I managed to tie my previous record of 2:05.655 with this lap, over 2 seconds faster than the target time for gold. It's totally doable and automatic. Now I leave you with the chase cam view. Hope this video can help all my fellow automatic drivers get themselves that gold. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and see you in the next video.